N Rave. Here we go. All right, let's first talk as a Georgia fan and an Auburn guy about Nick Saban. When is this guy going to retire, Tucker? When is he going to leave, go get on a boat somewhere, get on a front porch, rock, whatever, just get out of the SEC? When's it going to happen?
It's going to happen after next year when he wins another national championship and passes the Bear. I was at the news conference for Saban the other night. I thought about asking him, but he would have eaten me, even though they had just won. He's still Nick Saban. Yeah, and he would have just totally, I would have made national news for all the wrong reasons. So I just didn't ask the question.
You'd have trended on Twitter.
Yeah.
You'd have trended on everything.
There you go. Any press is good press,
That's
right?
That's right. That's right. You know, I think it may be 3 or 4 more years. I think it may be when he gets to 70. And look, no offense to people who are 70 years old watching this, but it's kind of like when Steve Spurrier got to 70 a couple years ago with South Carolina. He was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Now, Saban is the best 66-year-old you'll ever see as far as being in great shape and being of sound mind and enjoying what he's doing. Yeah. He doesn't need any more money, but I think he just loves the competition. And he loves the fact that he wins so much. That's hard to walk away from. If he thought he was not going to be very good, he might do it, but you know he's going to have talent every year. So, but when he gets to 70, let's see then what will happen and if he'll walk away. All right, for Georgia, obviously they're losing some seniors, not 31, but it's more like as far as the players on the actual depth chart, around 16 or so, 8 on offense, 7 on defense, and the punter. So who are they going to miss the most, Tuck? What do you think?
The obvious answer is Roquan Smith. He's everywhere. He's a big guy, fast guy, and he's just really shined this year. I mean, not that we didn't expect him to do well, but he just surpassed my expectations this year, Roquan Smith.
Oh, he was a great player, no doubt. Well, I think it'll be tough for them to replace him, no doubt. But I think also Lorenzo Carter. Look, we knew Roquan was going to be really good. I don't think we knew what Lorenzo would be this year, and he really developed into a star player. He's a tall kid who obviously made a difference when he was blocking kicks and stuff, and he really developed into a star. But I think Lorenzo Carter somewhat. Look, they're going to have running backs to replace Chubb and Michelle. They're going to have Swift and Cook and White, so they're not worried about that. The offensive line is going to get better. But those linebackers with Roquan and Lorenzo, that'll be the toughest area for them to replace. All right, Falcons, of course, lost the Super Bowl back in February. Georgia lost the other night. What was the more difficult loss for really fans of these two teams? I'm a fan of both of these teams, but I'm telling you, it's Georgia all the way. Maybe because I love Georgia a little bit more than the Falcons, but I just think Falcons falconed that back in February. But you know what? The other night, oh my gosh, Tuck, you can't get any closer than that. That was a walk-off, like the Super Bowl was, a walk-off loss, if you will, for a college football championship. But I just think the Georgia fans have waited so long. Yeah. That's the most devastating loss.
A lot of people are in the same boat as you. I mean, this is the South. This is college football country. The Falcons are big, but it's all about college football down here. There's so many Georgia Bulldog fans just still hurting. They'll be hurting for a long time after that loss. I'll take the college football game, too.
All right. Finally, we'll see what happens this weekend with the Falcons and the Eagles in the NFL playoffs. Who are you taking, Tuck?
I'm going to go with the Falcons. I was hating on them last week, said they wouldn't go to Los Angeles and get the win. They did, and I think it comes down to quarterback play. Matt Ryan, Nick Foles. Yep. Matt Ryan.
Well, we'll see what happens with that. I think the Falcons will win, too. Good grief. I'm not going to the Super Bowl this year. You can go, Tuck, but I think
it's too cold for this bald head to go up there.
Yeah, they may be on their way because they may be that hot team right at the right time, and they're a dangerous team. Everybody knows that. That's why they're favored this weekend, and it does help that, obviously, Carson Wentz is out for Philadelphia. All right, there's Rant N Rave for this week.